What's up, guys? And today I am going to be just telling you something that you should put on this silly string fidget spinner Stefan Share video. Now, what I've put Papa Jake said the weakness to the pond monster is light, so use a flashlight in his eyes. That's why he comes out at night. And Papa Jake, in this video,
It's almost time. It is almost time. It is almost 3 o'clock. And if you watched my vlog from yesterday, you know what's going to happen at 3 o'clock. Papa Jake said he was going to be calling me for a top secret message today at 3 o'clock. Well, I guess I actually don't know if it is Papa Jake or not. Someone's going to be calling from his phone today. And it's almost 3 o'clock, so I'm getting nervous because I don't know who's going to call, I don't know what the call is going to be about, and I have no idea what he needs to tell me. I also don't know if he's the one who put the monster in the pond, or if he knows that I locked him up in the Arctic. I don't know any of these things. I'm not sure what's happening, but if you have any clues, if you know what's going on, if you've been following all my vlogs and his vlogs, and you're connecting some of the dots together and finding these clues, comment them down below because he is going to be calling me in just a few minutes. And if you guys are new here, I'm Carter Scherer. You just joined the Scherer family, so smash the subscribe button and join the most epic channel on YouTube. Oh yeah, the Scherer family is on 4 different channels. My channel, my brother Steven's channel, Liz's channel, and even Baby Otter has a channel, so make sure you subscribe to all 4 of those channels and see what the Scherer fam is up to. Okay, so today's vlog is going to be pretty crazy, because as I was saying yesterday in the last vlog, is that Papa Jake is going to be calling me. Well, actually, I don't know if it is Papa Jake, because it could be anybody that might have his phone, but his phone will be giving me a call and telling me a very top secret message, and no idea what this phone call is going to look like. I don't know what he's going to say. I don't know who it's going to be. Do you think it's going to be Papa Jake, or do you think someone has his phone and they're going to be calling? Like, what do you think is going to happen on this call? I have no idea. I'm super excited and nervous all at the same time. But we have a few minutes before he's going to call, but I have my phone in my pocket. In case he calls, I'm going to answer at any time. I put the ringer on full blast, so it's super loud. And this is the other thing that I want to be talking to you guys about. So while we're waiting for Papa Jake to call me, I want to tell you about the safe. If you guys haven't seen this already, we have found the safe when we went exploring an abandoned town, and we brought it home. So now it's just sitting here. It's sideways. It's really big. It's really heavy, and it doesn't open because it's locked. I mean, I guess that's what safes do. You know, they're supposed to lock your stuff. But the bad news for me is I need to figure out how to crack this thing. So if you guys have any ideas of what's in here or how to open it up, how to crack this safe open, comment down below. Comment #safe and how do we get this thing open? And the other crazy thing about this safe is not only was it in an abandoned town just sitting there for probably years and years, but check this out. Look at this. It looks like this might be some kind of like bullet hole. It looks like a gun might have shot it and the bullet bounced off and then it flaked the paint. So that's kind of scary. I don't know if that's a bullet hole or what. So maybe it was someone else just trying to open this thing and they shot it with a gun and it kind of made that dent on the top. I'm not really sure. But we're going to try to crack this thing soon. So if you have any awesome ideas of how we can crack it, maybe with a sledgehammer, or maybe we can cut it open, or we could drop it, or I have no idea what we should do. But let me know how we should crack this thing open. I'm also hoping that there's going to be a lot of cool stuff in there, like maybe there's going to be money in there, or gold, or coins, or rings, and jewelry, or some like crazy documents or something. Like, I have no idea. But I can't wait to open that thing. I just don't know how I'm going to open it. Okay, so it's almost 3 o'clock now, so I'm going to go inside, and I'm going to wait for Papa Jake's call. Oh, Baby Otter! Come here, baby! Hi, Otter! You excited for the phone call today? Oh, good boy. Oh, and there's Millie. Hey, Millie. Oh, hey, Liz.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
You know what time it is?
No. What time is it?
It's almost 3 o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that means Papa Jake is going to be calling any minute now. Well, are you nervous? Are you running out? Are you speechless? Say something. Say something.
I'm nervous. I'm scared. I mean, he sounded so serious yesterday.
He did sound serious, but what if it's not even Papa Jake and it was someone who has his phone?
Oh my my gosh, yeah. Because isn't he locked up in prison?
Yeah, he's like locked up in the Antarctic somewhere, so he might not even have his phone on him. But there's only one way to find out, and that is to answer the phone call when he calls. So let's go get ready for this. Okay, let's go to the basement. Oh, we got Nelly and Otter coming with us too, baby! Woo! We are back in the Sheriff Am basement, and we are going to be waiting for this call from Papa Jake. And this is going to be, I'm just going to sit on my favorite seat in the house on this giant beanbag. I'm going to get comfortable because he is about to be calling any minute now. And yeah, I'm kind of nervous waiting for his call because there's been a lot happening. There's a monster in the pond. It's still there. It's the official Sunny the Monster. Okay, that's what we came here to see. It's right there. You see it, Liz?
Yes.
It's still coming. It's still coming. Look, I got to get the footage. I got to get this. Sherry, do you see it? And I think Papa Jake is still locked up in the Arctic prison right now, too.
What's this? Looks like some sort of security cam footage. Alright, I'm gonna hit play.
Ooh, we'll lock him up, send him to an Arctic prison. And to top it all off, Papa Jake also found a monster, and then he was on the phone with a mysterious man, and he said this.
Look, we have a bit of an issue. A channel called The Shares. They make very awesome pond videos in there. Cool pond. And look, somewhere around the corner, I'm gonna be making pool videos, and I cannot have them ruining my videos. We have to put a stop to their pond. I'm thinking this creature might just do that.
So, with that being said, I want to get to the bottom of this. I want to find out what is going on with all the craziness, with the monster in the pond, with him locked up, and all this crazy stuff happening. I want to get to the bottom of this and figure it out. So, let's just wait for him to call, I guess. Liz, what do you think?
I'm nervous. I wonder what he has to tell us.
Yeah, I'm nervous too. I wonder really what he has to say, and I'm going to check to see what time it is right now.
2 hours later.
Okay, Sherry, so here's the update. We have been waiting for a few hours, and still there has been no sign of Papa Jake. He has not called me yet, and it is well past 3 o'clock, and we are still waiting here. So I'm starting to think that maybe he's not actually going to call.
Yeah, he stood us up.
Maybe he's standing us up. I don't know what's going on, but it's much later than 3 o'clock, and I'm pretty sure he said 3, unless he's in a different time zone, in which case maybe that would make sense. Maybe if he's...
Maybe that means 6 o'clock if he's like in California?
Yeah, that's right, because if he was like in California time, for example, then 3 o'clock would mean 6 o'clock, in which case he might be about to call. It might be, maybe he's not late after all. He's in a different time zone, but he doesn't know where he is on the time zone, so he's just telling us the time that he thinks. Maybe that's why he's late. I don't know, Sherry, but either way, we've just been sitting here waiting for a really long time.
Yeah, Papa Jake, if you're watching this, just call us.
Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, I got my phone, I have it on and everything, but we're just waiting for him to call, and I really, really hope that he calls because... Oh my gosh.
Is that Papa Jake?
Sure, it's Papa Jake.
Oh my gosh.
Papa Jake is calling.
Gosh, answer, Carter, answer.
Should I answer?
Answer!
Oh, I'm nervous. Okay.
Answer!
Okay, here we go. Okay, it's connecting. Hello? Hello?
Papa Jake?
Papa Jake?
Wait, is that really Papa Jake?
Listen, I have something to tell you, something extremely important. You need to listen to me, okay?
Uh-huh.
Alright. I know who's behind this. I know what's going on. It's bigger than what you think.
Oh my gosh, what's happening?
Yeah, what's happening?
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm locked up in your prison, okay? I'm in Antarctica. I figured out a way to escape, but I'm not mad, alright? I'm not mad because I'm understanding what's going on here. There's something bigger at play. Someone's controlling us.
Controlling us? What do you mean they're controlling us?
Look, they want us to both sabotage each other, so both of our videos get ruined.
Sabotage? So you're saying that there's...
Who?
Yeah, so you're saying there's another person trying to get us to turn on one another to ruin each other.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, who would do this? Why would they do this to us?
Yeah, why do you think someone's trying to sabotage all of the best YouTube channels?
I don't know right now, alright? I don't have all the information, but I'm piecing it together little by little. Look, if we're gonna do this, we need to work together. We can't work against each other anymore. First things first, I gotta get out of this prison. My viewers found a code in Steven's description, but it's not working. Do you know how I unlocked the door?
The code?
The code.
Your viewers found the code in Steven's description?
Yeah, but it's not working. I've tried every variation of the combo. I can't get it to open.
Oh, okay. I think it's because it's missing a number. I didn't put all of it in there because I didn't want people to actually find it. But it's missing the last number.
Right, that could be it. Do you know what it is?
Liz, do you know what the last number is?
Yeah, the last number is 12.
12?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, perfect. That should get me out of the crypto lock. Look, there's still some guards here, but I think I'll be able to make my way out and get home. Before I do so, though, you need to know the monster in your pond, it was me.
It was you? It was you! Oh my gosh.
But look, I didn't understand the full story. I thought that we were against each other. Look, there's no way to defeat the monster because he's too strong, but he has a weakness, okay? Look, his weakness is...
Wait, what? You're cutting out. Papa Jake? What? It's gone.
Wait, but we have so many questions.
It's gone. I have so many questions. Shares. Okay, so we had the phone call with Papa Jake, and this is big news. So apparently he knows that I locked him up in the Arctic, and he just admitted that he put the monster in the pond, but there's more to the story. Apparently there's this third person that's trying to get all the biggest YouTubers to turn against each other, to sabotage their own channels, and ruin everything. But it turns out that Papa Jake knows about this, and so we need to stop. So Papa Jake and I and all the YouTubers, we need to team up together to defeat this other person. But who is this other person? I have so many questions. Shares, if you know anything about this other person that's trying to turn us against us, and wait, what was he gonna... He was saying something about the monster. He says you can't defeat it because it's too strong, but its weakness, but it has a weakness. And then the video cut out. What is the weakness, Shares? I need to know.
Monster out of the pond.
Shares, we still have a major problem. Papa Jake is still locked away, and I hope he can get out. We gave him the passcode and filled in the magic digit that'll hopefully get him through the crypto lock. But there's still a monster in our pond, which means we need to find this weakness so we can defeat this thing. So Liz, Papa Jake was saying that there's another person out there that's trying to turn all the YouTubers against one another to sabotage each of our channels.
But why?
I don't know.
And who?
I don't know, because I tried to lock Papa Jake up, and he tried to put a monster in our pond, and it turns out this was all part of this guy's plan. He wanted this to happen, and now we need to make it stop. We need to undo everything that we did and defeat his guy.
We need to figure out who he is.
We need to figure out who or
she
or she
or it. I don't even know what it's gonna who it is.
It?
Yeah, who knows what it could be?
Yeah, I don't know what this third person or it is. I don't know. But Shares, if you have any clues, let us know, because we need to figure this out. Not only is there a monster in my pond, Papa Jake is locked up, but we need to fix everything and join forces to help defeat this evil thing, or it, or he or she or person. I don't know who it is. I don't know who would do this to YouTubers. We work so hard to make the coolest videos, and they're trying to turn us against one another just to ruin everything.
Now I feel so bad that we locked Papa Jake up.
I feel so bad, but at least we're doing everything we can to get him back out, and I think he knows something.
I got it. Yes! I love you. Look, mermaid blanket. Yeah, what is that?
What is up, Shares? Welcome to the vlog. We have a huge problem. If you guys have been following along on my vlogs, you guys know that there's something in the pond. There's a pond in the backyard, and you guys know that there is something in there. And I don't just mean that there's a fish or a snake or a turtle. Like, there is something big in that pond, like huge, like monster size in that pond. And we have proof that we found it. And if you guys are new to my channel and this is news to you, go check out the other vlogs, because there's something giant, enormous, monstrous. Like, I don't know if it's a shark. I don't know if it's like some giant lizard or salamander or giant catfish. I don't know what it is, but it's huge, and it's in that pond somehow. I don't know how it got in there. I don't know where it came from. I don't know how long it's been there. The pond is really old. The pond's over 100 years old, and today we're going to see if we can go down there and maybe catch this thing or get it out. In my last vlog, I went fishing for it, and believe it or not, I was able to hook the monster, and it put up an incredible fight. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Where'd it go? Where'd it even go? I don't even know. Back to the deep section, Steve. This thing is going fast. Come on, Carter. All the way up. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's by the water, man. Yeah, so Shares, this thing is huge, because not only did I hook it on the fishing rod, and it got away because it snapped the line. Liz was scuba diving in the pond, and she thinks it like came up and brushed her. And we went down there on Steven's vlog on his channel, and we saw it kind of like make waves in the water. We haven't seen what it is. I don't know what shape it is. I don't know how big it is. I just know that it's huge, because a fishing rod is not strong enough to pull it out of the water. We need something way more powerful than a fishing rod. So I'm bringing in help today. So we have two very special people that are coming to help us get this monster out of the pond. In other non-monster in pond related news, my channel is doing amazing thanks to you guys. The Share fam is super strong. If you guys,
whatever it is, an alligator, a crocodile, anything really, because I only know that it looks like a crocodile, but it may not be.